take a split stance. The back foot's going to be on the ball of the big toe. And then you're going to come down to whatever range you feel like your hips can flex into. So that means they're not going to round underneath you, and they're also not going to jump so far forward that your rib cage is sliding and disconnecting from your pelvis. So once you have that stance, the front foot should feel heel heavy. When you come down, there's different lengths in your stances, so we can call this more of a long stance where we have that front shin more so vertical. The back knee is directly beneath my hip, it's bent, and then this heel is up, so you have the ball of the big toe pressure. From the front, you're just going to make sure that everything is lined up, so you don't want to be in a tightrope. Left foot on left, right foot on right. When you come down, you should be able to keep hip, knee, and foot lined up. If you struggle with that, or if you find that your hip juts out, you're not able to do that, which I struggle with on my right, you can kind of start in a fencer position where you open up your feet where they're like L-shaped. That's going to give you enough room where you have your weight behind this heel. Squat a little bit while you have that, and you should feel like your hip is more in line with your foot here. So you shouldn't be out over here. Hip in line with foot. Stay a little bit squatted. Keep your knee behind the heel or right over it to start. And then you're going to pivot that back foot, maintaining this lined up. So when you pivot, you shouldn't feel that your hip goes out. You should be able to stay here, pivot, and then you have that hip, knee, and foot lined up. And you're going to come down into whatever depth you're able to flex your hip and keep things lined up. In terms of stance length, so that would be more of a longer stance, or when I come down, I have my shin roughly vertical here. You can take kind of a medium stance where you're a little bit closer together. You start with your weight still heavy on the heel, and then when you come down, that knee's a little bit more forward. Or you can do a shorter stance where your feet are even closer together. Your weight's going to go more forward through that front foot, so long as you're keeping your heel heavy. And then the closer your stance is from long to medium to short like this, the more weight goes through this front foot. You should feel your whole leg working, and you'll feel the glute opening up as you stay and hold in the bottom here.